Steve. Sorry, Steve. It's all the moving around and adjusting the video schedule and how we're doing the game and just being a little busy. You were the one thing that I couldn't forget about. But I did, Steve. I let you down. I let you get away, Steve. I don't know what you're going to do. The outlook's not good, Steve. The devs are like 2 to 3 years behind on getting us back access to limited edition packs, and you're just not that good of a whole flop of a kickoff 2020 pack, man. Might be a while before we're able to just get together, and it's all my fault, Steve. Take 2! Cue my not theme song. So we're just doing our week 1 kickoff, and we got about, 20 minutes into the video, checking the time, and that bastard stopped recording it at 1.5 minutes. Like, what are you going to do with that? So kind of the recap, what we were going through was we did all of our daily tasks. We kind of went through the cleaning up, the taking care of business kind of things. And we started doing our week 1 recap, and go back and work through that. Our first 3 YouTube videos ever are getting back into week. We did get videos up for. We're trying to get as many videos up. Interact as CBS Football with the NFL week 1, and our picks did pretty good this week 1. And sorry, I didn't give you any intro this time because I'm all frazzled because it's take 2. As we moved down, we recapped our losses. We talked a little bit about kind of what happened. We got to Jacksonville, and Jacksonville got us a spin of the wheel, resulting in Tony Dorsett. So we got a fancy new running back. We moved on down the line in New England Patriots with Cam Newton. Well, what did that get us? That got us a season pass, and that's kind of where we're picking up. We just played the Bills 2020 for the second time, and they will trying to get through our division. We're 2 games out from completing our win 10 games. If we could get one more shutout, and Josh McCown for his best season that he will ever have as a human being quarterback playing in the NFL. Hey, it's here right now with Dizzor Twizzle. And so what we're doing here is we're trying to do some NFL React videos, I guess, kind of, while doing some gameplay videos. We're interacting it a little bit together. We're having a lot of fun. I love CBS Franchise Football. We've been playing that back since 2011. And we're kind of going back through, and we're trying to get some resources built up, build up the community. The last edition of this game, which is still running, has some fantastic community things built up. They've been together working on that for years. I came into that, played that solid for a few years, did fairly well. We kind of ducked out for some life things, didn't have time to put into that anymore, and moved on. Started playing this one, played it solid for a year, and then it just didn't have any resources, and that was a frustration. And so it was like I was spending too much time trying to just play the game, trying to figure out what was going on, and started building a lot of stuff in the background. Somewhere along the line that got lost. Things changed, and now we're back for another exciting battle with franchise football, and this time we are going to get all of these things built up. We're going to put a lasting impact into the community, and we're going to have all that data because this is cool stuff. I love data and nerding out, and right now we're just kind of shuffling along through the seasons. I'm not talking about a lot of game strategy. Big thing we're doing right now is trying to get all of those player cards back into some kind of spreadsheet system so I can access that. The thing I'm going to deliver you the most is an interactive Tableau visualization. It allows you to a little more customization to navigate through. Hopefully down the line I'll be able to build out some things that'll give you some of the advanced kind of stuff that I'm going to have, because I can keep track of who I've got. And man, that's a powerful thing when you can start getting in the game and you just kind of know what to do with data. So I'm going to try to put that at your fingertips. And in the meantime, I do need to just support trying to get through and rush through this game as fast as possible. So that's kind of why we're going to get out here. Just to see what happens. Hey, there's another shutout in the playoffs. How about that? We got 4 out of 5, and this is for the last one to drive the perfect season. 5 out of 5 task was the franchise bowl win. That's kind of what you want to get the ask for. It would be nice to get that 16-0. Hey, that's coming. We'll have ridiculous sports teams. Video game sports teams are coming. Don't you worry. Dun 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 dun. Win. Franchise bowl. Maybe we'll get you zoomed out a little bit. I need some camera work. I need some setup layout. We got a lot of work. That's kind of all the things. Doing the video side of this has definitely added a lot, and I just screwed the pooch again. Just like I always do, I get so excited about playing the game, I forget to keep track of data. And so we just lost all of that. I've got get all these back in here. I do have some of this back in the videos. I don't even know what season we're on. We're down to 16 at least now. So we're gotta go back in there. At least we'll get the packs recorded, right? What comes out of the rewards. I can go back in the videos and get the tasks, so that's not too big of a deal. But we just lost lots of data. Again. I need some automated processes to come out and get out of this. Who's got time for that? So let's get out and get those packs. That's kind of the important thing, is that we definitely need to get in there and open those packs up and get some new players on our team. Get them into the spreadsheet so that they're available to pull upon from any records or queries that we might want to do. And so we're going to go in here and just record down Steven to it into the new database. And again, we're after those base level numbers. So if you got all those guys, it doesn't do any good if they got some experience on there, because that does boost them up. Shore up the defense. These guys don't stay long, so I'm not going to put a lot of fuss into it. Open one more Series Pack 4. And we got a Steve Young. Definite upgrade from on the quarterback from Josh McCown. But the way these these special editions tend to come out, it might be a bit of a stretch there, huh? Woo! Steve Young as a leader, 19.2. Skills 12, 30. Whoa. What happened there? Paranoid. Still recording. Good. 10 on the run, 20 on the pass, and 24 on the awareness. We do now own that player. I do have some special editions back in there. Those may not be correct, though, because some of those may have some of that experience in there. And yeah, those special edition players tend to be a little lower. Not sure why that is. They do have a little bit more of a boost that comes out of that in the end. So we want to just jump back in here to our seasons quick and jot down that we just pulled out. Season 4, and cash 20. That's right. Moving back on through our recap. What do we see? We see another series of 3 losses. That was our golden game of the week. Our pick in the Eliminator Challenge, and the Eagles let us down. Where does this football team come from? No good. No good at all. Next out, the Chargers did get the win, but didn't cover the spread. That's kind of a sorry, but then again, I don't know. Chargers, Bengals, kind of in sad states of affairs right now. Moving along. What do we have? We got pick the Bucs. I figured that was going to be a close one, coming down to a field goal at the end, but Tom, he looked a little shaky kind of in the new uniform. See how it goes the rest of the season. He's still the GOAT, so just glad he's fucking gone, man. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. We want him gone. It's not in the East. It's safe. And we got the Arizona win. We did finish the week strong to rally up those points. And so let's get some spins on the wheel. That's 4 more wins. This could take a while to get through those season passes. What happened there? Our board is not working correctly here. Well, we're going to have to go in here and shore up our board. I think we got a setting that is incorrect in there. So we got to go add all of these back in. It's programming. Programming. Make sure your buttons are configured correctly. Remove choice after it's landed on. Why did that get turned on? I don't know. I don't want the choices to go away. We need to keep that spread. Hopefully we'll get a couple quick things. That's not working either. Oh, the embarrassments. Hey, that looks a little better. That's what we're after. Let's spin that wheel. 49ers. I didn't think they were going to cover that spread, and they did not. So Arizona Cardinals, thank you for the win and beating the spread. Here we go. Another season pass racking out for the Cardinals. And this is kind of how we're going to get ahead, is we're just going to pound through this. We're hitting 11 minutes. So we might break this thing apart right around 15 to 20 just to do it. I do not have time to record videos all day. This is kind of the big problem, and even kind of going on this fast thing because they don't let you quick play any kind of season games anymore. It's like go through there and click that data. I don't know if they're collecting their data. They're probably collecting their data. Futuristic behaviors, maybe. I don't know. Do you think they're doing psychological analysis community? What are our developers down there at the Sports Moguls doing with all of this pick and play data that they're forcing us to do on the seasons? Suspicious, isn't it? Anyway, Sports Moguls, if you're collecting that data, please send me an email. I'd like to have it. I can do some fun things with it for the community. Not right away, obviously. We're still working on some base player stuff, but you got that data too. How's about you just send it over? Give me access to what I got behind the scenes. Make it easy for me. Make it easy. That's what we want data collection to be. I'm a statistician. I don't want to fuss around with all the typing in the numbers. Let's play the game. Ooh, and it's just getting tight. This is not looking good. We didn't even go through that. Defender with 4 interceptions. Look at Darryl Talley go. Defender reach 80 tackles. Running back 12 points. Score 350 points. And win 12 games. Not making a lot of progress on that 12 games. Our team is kind of a little silly because we're missing a lot of that in-between building stuff that we'd be using up a lot of that cash and RP resources, building our team up through players and playbook. You know, that's kind of where those go, getting those extra player packs. We're not doing that right now. I might just go out there, since we've gotten a couple wins in here, winning some franchise bowls to pull a few extra players. Log them in there, break this video, and then get these last few spins of the wheel in so that we can get these 2 videos out. And get our picks in for week 2, because that's kind of really what I want to get to today, is getting a video up for tonight. And we're just going to be shooting a lot of videos today, I guess. That's what I get for working a lot of extra hours yesterday. I guess I snuck in some time to play some games for you guys without the NFL at the moment. I think that's kind of the boring bit, right? Really, we want the NFL involved in this. We want to get to our live stream phase. And we want to get our Tableau visits up so that we can really try to take advantage of what's going on. Take some recaps. Keep track of the world of football. So CBS Sports, I know you got all that data that I just missed from the last season. All my season totals. The player data, I know you got that log somewhere behind the scenes. You gotta give me that data. I want that data. Let me provide these services to our community. I love this game. You love this game. I love this game. Let's put it all together. And we are just trudging along here. It looks like week 12. It looks like we are still struggling with making some progress on a lot of these little quests. But as it goes, we just got to keep pushing forward. And that's because we don't really have a lot of those Series 4 players that might come out of a normal kind of playing strategy. I probably would have docked in there and gotten a few more players to bulk up the team. Play with a little better team. I probably am playing outmatched on these. You can see my defense is down a little bit on 19. If we can get some, but I don't have any player packs on the pick and wheel of prize winning things. Maybe we should jump over and give the touchdown wheel a spin as well. We're scoring lots of touchdowns. Our picks in the NFL aren't scoring touchdowns. But that's kind of the thing. We can go back and look at that. Yeah, that's really what we got to do. Arizona scored 3 touchdowns. Maybe we get 3 prize wheel spins. We should be playing smarter. We got to get this going. Make the adjustments, figure it out. We'll be really good once we get a little bit into the season. It's all new. It's all learning. It's all good. I'm just telling myself that. You can tell me that too. Please leave a comment below and just let me know if you made it that far into this lousy video that it's all good. Give me that reminder. Remind that community it's all good. And there we have it. We made it through the regular season. There's that season token that we got to use, season pass. That's coming up from our prize wheel. We got to make sure, I'm thinking very cognizant that we got to collect all our data, get that into the video so I can go pull that out later. We've got 2 of our tasks completed. We're looking pretty good. We need 1 more interception, 1 more touchdown, and 2 more wins. So if we get that franchise goal, we for sure will get that 2 wins. Looks like we're second in our division. We don't even have to get the franchise goal. We're going to be a wild card team. I had to make sure. Ding, ding, ding. Skip. Playoffs. Roll. And we're jumping into this. Tony, get me a touchdown. Did you do it? Did we make it? The suspense is killing me. Odell Beckham had a touchdown. Ozzie Newsome had a touchdown. We got an interception. We advanced. The mind-numbing part of it's just over. We just squeaked by. We made it. And so we're going to go get that win, but we're actually going to go back out and we're going to spin the regular wheel. We could have gone through and done that with all the losses too, but we're just going to try to keep moving ahead. That's kind of important to get those packs open and to use those resources in these games. There we got all 5 out of 5. Here we are in the Franchise Bowl. That's the ultimate thing. That's what we're here for. To win franchise bowls. Football is about winning. All the time. That's what I'm about to tell you. We didn't win that one. Field goal at the end of the game. They must not have Scott Norwood. The pain of being a Bills fan, and so here we go again. We just want to throw those stats out there so that I can come back and collect this stuff up later on so we can build some Tragas practicing. That's really, really sad that somehow, after all of that, uninstalling a program and it's still sending me notifications. Somehow, that's my life. That's my life. I uninstalled Slack and it just sent a notification. Thank you. Thank you. Kind of like OBS started recording, just stopped recording take 1 and we lost that big, exciting draw. Well, we're going to jump over. We got to do, every time we do this, we have to collect a screenshot of the other stats in the game. This is kind of the big annoying thing that I gotta go out and do on the browser version of the game. There's a link down in the description, so if you want to get out and do that kind of browser thing instead of the mobile version, it's available. What am I doing over on that window? I need to get the stats out, and we're just going to take a quick screenshot and save that for later. Maybe we'll do some fancy machine learning stuff down the line. It's the magics that we can get into, get all that data out of the picture so that we can see how quarterbacks, running backs, and all of that change over time, see how they did against season after season, season after season, season after season. All right, and so kind of go through, we will get 3 spins on our regular prize wheel here for Arizona's 3 touchdowns because we desperately need some better player, and that's a defensive play pack, and you can kind of see where this is automatically just going to help me build up my team. So we're going to go pick 1 random defensive play. There's 20. And yeah, maybe I just need some paper because I think the last thing that I had done that I was keeping track of is missing now. I just got to keep track of too many things because that's how data analysis works. QB spy out of a 335. That's fantastic. God! See, we said uninstall. Why? I hate notifications. Every developer out there in the world, please know that your users do not want notifications. We get enough of them. Please turn them the fuck off. Don't even put it in your program. It is not worth it. Especially when you uninstall the program and they still happen. I had to uninstall that program twice. What an irritation, man. You're ruining my videos because your program thinks it's got to spam me with shit that thinks it's more important than whatever else I'm looking at on my phone. That is not an okay thing to do ever. Trust me, whatever the person wants to do on their computer or their phone at any given time, that is what they want to do. That's it. Nothing else. Not play your game, not look at your program. They want to look at the program they chose to look at. So please stop spamming people with frickin' pop-ups. It's just not necessary. It leads to negative results in your marketing. That's what every statistician's going to tell you that's worked with marketing data. When you spam people with shit, it ruins your reputation, it ruins your goodwill, and it does not lead to more sales. It does not lead to greater use of your application. It does not do what you think it does. Do not spam people with notifications. Sorry for that tirade, but this is something, it's just kind of that kind of day where constant bombardment of all of the technology that we use just kind of the sad thing about building our team is that we do not have Season 4 built into this prize wheel just yet. We might not get all of that built in, play 5 exhibition games. We have that. Just do what you want. It's okay, game. It doesn't matter. Just rotate on your own. We don't need to do nothing. It's kind of where I'm at right now. Finish this out. The animation. Anytime we get these exhibition games, we will go back and track these cash because that's kind of what we're doing this for. 1, 2 out of 5. And we will build a long term. Let's kind of see what that cash rate is. We want to show you that, getting that 2-for-1 RPA deal and then going and playing exhibition games is your best way to earn cash. To build up all of those series packs and to build up those team games that you will need down the line because you have to fill a lot of team spots with series packs, and so you got to get all those late ones open and they get spendy. Expensive. And so that's our 3 touchdowns for the Arizona. And we're going to go in and get one last season pack, and then we're going to call this video because it is getting long. We're going to get one more season pack starting out for the next video for Arizona. Maybe I'll add some other things to that wheel so we can get some less season packs and move on. So thank you. We're going to pick this up fairly shortly. I'm going to make some adjustments to the prize wheel. We got 3 more week 1 recap games to go through. And then we'll get you out some week 2 picks for this evening. I probably got to get off the computer for a little bit. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. I got all kinds of links down in the subscription. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. We haven't doing a lot of stuff out there yet, but we do need your community support to just believe in what I'm doing, because that's kind of what this is all about. We're trying to get some new material out there for you guys. So thank you for watching. This has been a Dizzor Twizzle production. DT Sports.